and I just recently finished my Gold Award. It was probably the most exciting thing I've ever accomplished. It was really awesome. It was a lot of effort, and it was completely worth it. My project, I did a half-day workshop based off of drama and all aspects of drama for kids in 3rd through 8th grade. So I had some of my friends who are very good to me. They helped me out, and they actually led some classes for these kids. There were classes like character development, movement, costumes, scene work, and improv. And all of these high school kids who are super busy helped me with my Gold Award and volunteered, and all I had to do was ask them. So I'm surrounded by such a great community of people. And my project specifically was meant to help younger kids really experience theater. And I think theater is the best way to really put yourself out there and get a sense for speaking in front of an audience and being comfortable in your own self. So I think that was really important to teach young kids. And the earlier you learn those skills, the more it will help you in your future. I know that when I was younger, my mom actually ran a community theater for me, and that was really what sparked my interest in drama and overall my interest in doing this project for my Gold Award. And it's really, I've seen it myself, really preparing me for what comes next for college, for high school, for everything. And I just wanted to pass that information that I have along to people in elementary school and middle school so they can really experience that for themselves. And if anybody has any questions like specifically about what it takes to do the Gold Award, I can definitely answer those. Yeah.
How did you get started, and how did you find out making sure that you were doing all the requirements, and then also at the end, how did you have a review process where the council signed off on it or whatever?
Well, for me, getting started was really rocky. I had my own idea in my head, and when I went to my high school, my theater director, Mr. Morton, actually told me that my idea wouldn't really work in his set of time. So I had to alter my project and ultimately come up with a Day in the Spotlight project. On the Girl Scout side of it, there was I forget what the name of it is called. It was like a report that you fill out, and it's really specific, like what will your project do, what is the problem that you're going to be solving, and then I submitted that to my counselor, and she reviewed it, and then I went in and had a meeting with her, and we sat down and we reviewed the whole report, and then that really got me going. She said how to go about going on next and what my next steps would be, and I always kept in contact with her to make sure that I wasn't missing any steps to go along with the project. And then at the end there was another final report, similar to the first one. I filled out the first one 2 years ago when I started this project, so it's been a while. But the final report basically went over every single aspect of my project, and so I sat down with my counselor again at the end, and we went over that. And there's also a timeline and a budget. So at the beginning of the project, you put in, okay, what do I need to do for each little piece? And you figure out how long everything is going to take. And then you have a total projected hours it will take. And then you go and do all those things. And then you realize, okay, this did not take this many hours, and I actually didn't need to do this. But I actually ended up doing way more things with this specific thing in your timeline. So it goes a little differently than planned for me, at least. But then you have everything that you did, and then in a nice timeline that has been constructed throughout your whole project, and then your budget and the final report, that all adds up into your final project that you present at the end. So, is there anything else? All right, well, that was my project, and I hope that anybody who has girls that are going into this, or you are yourself planning to go into your Gold Award, I wish you luck, and I hope that you stick through it, because I'm the only one from my troop who actually went through with my Gold Award, and I really wish that some of my closest friends who I was with had gone through with it, because I know that they would have benefited with it as I have myself. So thank you.